Hi VC, this is Aaron Mutha Alamere, and today I'm going to be showing my Clutch collection. I have Clutch vinyl, and I'm going to start with, it's actually their second EP. It's in 1992, and it's Passive Restraints. Killer record. They were really heavy on these first couple EPs and first record. There's the label. Pile Driver, Impetus. It's also known as Impetus. And I've actually got, this is what the CD looks like, Impetus CD. It's basically the same thing. And they were really heavy, kind of almost punk influenced, hard, heavy band at first. And then they got more into blues, space rock, and they've evolved a bit. The vocals have changed through the years. And the next one I have is their second album, because their first album, right here, Transnational Speedway League, Anthems, Anecdotes, and Undeniable Truths, was never released on vinyl. They've got that, and then the album that got me into them, Pure Rock Fury. These are the only two that haven't been released on vinyl, and they've been going back and re-releasing their albums that were never on vinyl, so I'm just waiting for those two. The Pure Rock Fury is one of my favorite albums of all time. All these are, but that one especially. And then I've got, this is an original press of their self-titled album. Hard to find this one. There's the label. That might be my most valuable Clutch record. And I also have a repress of it. And the repress is more on a textured cover, different label. I usually listen to the repress to save the quality on the other one a little bit. And this album is, some people consider it their best. I love it. It's got Big News 1 and 2, which are amazing. Animal Farm is on this, which is actually about aliens coming and harvesting people for food. Droid, Space Grass, Escape from the Prison Planet. A lot of their classics are on here. After that album, Elephant Riders, which is one that was just re-released. I've wanted this on vinyl forever until they finally released it. One of my favorite Clutch records. It's on a red vinyl. And this has got great songs too. The Yeti, Muchas Veces, Wishbone, Cracker Jack, which is a really cool instrumental they do. It's almost jazzy. Elephant Riders, 8 Times Over Miss October, Dragonfly. It's amazing. Amazing record. And after that came Jam Room. Another great record. And this one is on a yellow splatter vinyl, kind of. And it's got the first appearance of One Eye Dollar is on this, which is a really good song after going to market. It's got a Basket of Eggs, Release the Kraken, Sink 'em Low, really good stuff. After that, they released a live album called Live at the Googleplex, which I also have the picture disc up on my wall, which I'll show eventually in a room tour video probably. And this is, it's got all the great stuff from the albums that came before it. After that is Slow Hold of China. They had a brown version, but I don't have that anymore. I gave it to a friend. This one's pretty cool. It's on green vinyl. Great record here too. It's got one of my very favorite Clutch songs, Four Lords and One More it's called. It's really good. And Willie Nelson's on here, the song Willie Nelson. Gildamead Assassins, Oregon, Easy Breeze, Nickel Dime. Every song's good on all these records. They don't have a bad song. Up next is Blast Tyrant, one of my very favorites of theirs. Killer record. First time I got this the day it came out on CD, and the first hearing it, first time I was just blown away. It's got these cool inner sleeves with the lyrics. Double record. There's a bonus song of the Regulator acoustic version, which is a really good song. That actually appeared on an episode of The Walking Dead. I don't know which episode, but it was when they were at the farm with Maggie and all them. And then came with this in it, Worm Drink, one of their best songs. That's a great song, Worm Drink. This folds out. All these different pictures on both sides. But Spleen Merchants, one of my favorite songs. Subtle Hustle, Mob Goes Wild, Promoter of Earthbound Causes. They're all really, it's an excellent record. After that, and I'm glad they re-released this finally, was Robot Hive Exodus. And it, on the CD, it looks like this. And it folds out. It's got the lyric book in here. This is a great record too. And at this point, they had added a keyboard organist named Mick Shower. And he has since passed away, which is too bad. And he's the only member of Clutch that's not original, but they had him for a while, for about 3 albums. And he added a different element to their music, which is really cool. Then after that album, they released Pitchfork, which is their first EP, 1991, and Lost Needles, which is a bunch of extra songs. And it's one of the heaviest things they've done is Pitchfork. It's really good. This has what would a Wookiee do on the Bacchanal, Passive Restraints, Bottoms Up, Socrates. Killer album. After Pitchfork was From Beale Street to Oblivion. Another great record. And it's got all the lyrics with the pictures. And this one just has a kind of cool. And this is actually an expanded version. The vinyl is. It's got a double record. And it's got a version of Politician from Cream on here. It's really cool. Some live songs. Yeah, some really good stuff. Rapture, Ridley Walker. One Eye Dollar makes an appearance on this record as well, which is a really good song. Power Player and You Can't Stop Progress. One of my favorites on here is When Vegans Attack on 10-Speed Bikes. Great song. After that, they put out Full Fathom 5. Live. It's audio field recordings, 2007, 2008. And it's a double record. Got a lot of their classic songs that are really good. And I actually have it on CD and on DVD. And they have slightly different tracks on all 3 of them. So it's cool to have all 3. After that, Strange Cousins from the West. Another great album. It's got Minotaur, Abraham Lincoln. This has a bonus song, the record does. The album folds way out. Let's see if I can do this without screwing it up. And that's a great record too, as all of them are. It's on black vinyl. Yeah, Slee Stack Lightning. Let a Poor Man Be is a really great bluesy song. And after that, one of their best albums, and probably their best they've done this last decade. It's an amazing record, Earth Rocker. Back to their heavier roots on this. And there it is, black vinyl. And this album I listen to a lot still. Mr. Freedom, Crucial Velocity, Unto the Breach, Cyborg Betty, Wolfman Kindly Request, great songs. And after that, they put out a compilation called La Curandera, which is really cool too. And it's all songs that have to do with women, because they originally put this out on pink vinyl as a breast cancer awareness deal. And it's got Cypress Grove, which is a great song, La Curandera, Black Umbrella, Struck Down, Cyborg Betty, Night Hag, which is only on this, Oh Isabella, and The Dragonfly, and it's really good. And then you've got Psychic Warfare, another great album. This is a concept album, and this was a few years ago. I believe 2016. I might be wrong on that. There's the record there. And it's really good too. I mean, Quick Death in Texas has talk about Billy Gibbons in there. Sucker for the Witch, you mentioned Stevie Nicks, it's kind of cool. Doom Saloon, Noble Savage, Behold the Colossus, great stuff. And I also have this Mad Sidewinder. It's a single that came out. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got an etched side, and it's got Mad Sidewinder and Outland Special Clearance, number 2310 out of 5,000. And then their most recent album, 2018. My favorite of that year, of course, because it's my favorite band. Book of Bad Decisions, double record. It's just classic Clutch. Got great stuff on it. Great music. And I also have this CD compilation with it's autographed by them all. It's called Psychic Rockers from the West Group. And it's cool because it comes with Psychic Warfare, Strange Cousins from the West, Earth Rocker special edition that has Earth Rocker album, Earth Rocker Live, and then the DVD of them doing Earth Rocker, the whole album. And they have a side band called the Bakerton Group. It's mainly just instrumental, and it's more towards a jazzy edge of their music. It's really good stuff too, Bakerton Group. When I saw them perform live once, they actually opened as Bakerton Group, so they played a full set as a Bakerton Group, came back and played 2 full sets, and it was an amazing concert. It was so hot in there though, oh my god. And Neil Fallon also has a side band called the Company Band. So I've got this is their first EP here. And they sound similar to Clutch. They're a little different guitar. No, they're a little different, but Neil Fallon just makes everything he does still has that sound. Then they had one full-length album. This is one of my favorite records of all time. Great thing. Great record. This is number 791 out of 1,000. It's an original press of it. I think they've re-released it since then. But it's got Zombie Barricades, Gin and Tonic, Hot Topic Woman, All's Well in Milton Keynes. Great record. And then they had one more record. This is an EP. Cons and Pros got House of Capricorn, Kill Screen, Lochnar, and it's on black vinyl, and it's got, see, just an etching on one side, and then the black vinyl. The Company Band, and Company Band's really good. I don't like them quite as much as Clutch, but they're right up there. And he has another side band, Neil Fallon, the singer, called Dunsmuir, and it's good too. It's really good too. It's on the same lines of Company Band. Really good album. And I forgot to pull it out. Here it is. The drummer also has a side band called King Hobo. This is Magna. Really good record. John Paul Gaster, the drummer for Clutch. Great drummer. Very killer. And this is cool because the inner sleeve is autographed by the band. This black vinyl here. And it's more bluesy, a little mellower than Clutch. It's more on the bluesy edge, but it's really good as well. And I also have Pigtown Blues 45 with Motherless Child acoustic on the back. That's really good. And one more 45, How to Shake Hands and Give Me the Keys. I was able to get this a couple weeks before Book of Bad Decisions came out, so I kind of had a taste of it. It was really good. And so there's my Clutch. And all right, thanks a lot. Bye.